Hey, what's going on, guys? So this shoulder workout basically started off with some incline reverse flies. Usually I'll do a compound movement, but today to start off doing isolation movements instead. We did about 4 to 5 sets, 8 to 12 reps, increasing the weight with each set. On this movement, I really like to keep the dumbbells on the same plane in front of me. I don't want to have the dumbbells go behind me because then you're hitting more back and traps. So I like to keep the dumbbells to the side and on the same plane so you're isolating your rear delts. The next movement we did are regular lateral raises. I have different variations with these. Sometimes, like today, I'm doing in the front, have the dumbbells in front of my body, and I come out wide and kind of get that contraction on top. Have a bend to my hips to allow the dumbbells to get in front of me. Other days I'll have the dumbbells just to my sides and just straight, almost like just straight up and down, keeping them on that same lateral plane instead of in front like on these. Same thing, 4 to 5 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Then we moved on to barbell front raises. I haven't done this exercise in I don't know how long, and it actually felt good. I like to hold that pause at the top for a second, feel the contraction, and then let it go down. We did 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps on these. Normally don't do any kind of front raises because doing a compound movements you really hit your front delts anyways. Doing any kind of pressing, your bench presses and incline presses, etc. So just a different variation to throw in today since I was only going to do one compound movement today. Then we move on to hammer strength seated shoulder presses. This machine, I really like this machine. It's not, right here I'm doing the whole stack, so it's not that heavy. But since I was working out my friend, I didn't feel like switching out plates every single time we did it. So you can work out with different people, different strength levels. So you just have to vary your exercises a bit. On this one, she went beast on this one. She set a PR. Then we did machine reverse flies. This one, I really take my time with this one. I really concentrate on the concentric and eccentric motion on this. You don't want to go all the way back for the same like the other reverse fly where you don't want to you don't want your back in traps and to kick in. You just want to keep it on the rear delt, and it takes time to get that feeling, to get it down. But once you do it right, you'll feel your rear delts like really pumped, and that's when you know you're doing it right. I don't really go too heavy on this. I'm basically just keeping it at a good weight where I can feel the rear delt contracting. All of these we did every exercise we did today was 3 to 4, 4 to 5 sets, 8 to 12 reps. The next thing we did was single arm cable lateral raises. I like doing these usually I do them on a free motion machine, or I'll do a dumbbell, but today we did it on this rack. It was a little bit awkward because the weight stack is kind of heavy, but it still felt good. You just want it nice and smooth and feel that lateral head contracting and get that deep burn when you're doing these. The next thing we did was dumbbell shrugs. I didn't use straps today. I just used my regular grip and notorious to have a weak grip, but these are hundreds. I was able to do 10 to 12 reps with these. So usually when I have straps I can do more reps, but I wasn't really trying to go too crazy with traps. Same thing, everything's the same pretty much rep and set scheme. We just stayed the same weight the entire time. I like to bend forward to the hips a little bit just so I can allow myself to get a better contraction. Then we move on to calves. So we did 5 sets of each. We did 5 sets of standing calf raises. Same thing. Well, on calves I had to go a little bit higher, so I did 12 to 15 reps on these. The main thing on these is just to hold the contraction. Feel the squeeze at the top. You don't want to go too deep. You don't want to get a really deep stretch. When you're overstretching your calf, you can get into Achilles injuries. So the main thing is to feel the contraction at the top, and your calves should be on fire. If they're not on fire, you're probably doing them wrong. You're probably stacking the weight and trying to go ham on these. You don't need to. For instance, on these seated calf raises, I'm not doing very much weight, but I'm just concentrating on contracting the muscle. I see people putting on, 345s on each side and just rocking back and forth doing a 1-inch rep, and I'm like, I don't know. But for me, these work with lighter weight, holding the contraction at the top, and I get that deep, deep, deep burn. How was it? Good.